So, Margaret, just tell us your connection with the waterfront.
Well, we lived down there when I was a young child, up to being 7. I went to the Chantry Church and Sunday School and sort of loved the place. When I dream now, I always dream of living there. And my grandma used to say, you always dream of the place where you was happiest. So I must have been happiest in that house. We lived in Alresford Yard, of course, as I say.
Yeah, we found it on the map.
Yeah.
It's between Barnsley Road and Doncaster
Road. Yeah. Well, across road from on the opposite side of the road, there was this big house which belonged to Lund's Bakery. They had the bakery behind it, which smelt gorgeous, and the shop in front, which sold beautiful cakes and things. And
on your side of the road?
On our side of the road, there was, at the end of the road, there was the White Bear Public House. Then there was, at the other end of from us, was the malt kilns. There was nothing much else there, just the houses and the malt kilns.
So you were saying some of them were nice?
Oh yes, there were some beautiful houses. All one up, one down. But they were beautiful and clean, as I can remember, except just a few that were in Clayton's yard that we daredn't go near. The back door of the shop, though, was in Clayton's yard, and the front was in Barnsley Road, the grocer's shop.
Oh, right, there was a shop.
Oh, yeah, Hartley's grocer's shop. There was also a barber's, as I remember, and a fish and chip shop in Barnsley Road, just in Barnsley Road, on that little island, yeah, sort of thing.
Oh, that was round the
But that was round the back of us, yeah. But she used to let us go in the back door if we went to the shop for anything, so that we didn't have to go around near the roads and things like that.
So were all the houses round there one up, one down?
Oh, yes, there were lots. It makes you wonder where they all were. But, of course, they're mostly back-to-back. Ours wasn't back-to-back. And the ones that were on the front weren't back-to-back. But then, as well, have I told you about Paradise Road down on Barnsley Road, just round the corner? Oh, there was a road there called, a little road called Paradise Row, a row of houses. And they were sort of back-to-back. But they were queer little houses with them, you know. I don't know if they belonged to Maltkill next door, but I know I had an aunt and uncle that lived in one, and they were really glad to get out of it. They hated it.
There were a lot of yards in Wakefield, and I've never really understood exactly what a yard was like. I mean, was it very close together?
No, well, some of them were, but ours wasn't too bad at all, really. There was the houses on the main road here, and then a great big stretch of land, a yard where they could hang the washing out and, the clotheslines out, and then our houses. But we weren't back to back, but we didn't have a back door. We'd only one door, and we'd only one room. But one of the houses higher up, he'd a back door into a big yard at the back. I don't know what it was supposed to be for, but it's a great big yard at back. And sometimes he'd let us go play in it, if you're not noisy, you can go play in it. Just if his mothers had washing out and things like that. And then there was a big wash house at the end of the yard where the mothers the women could go and do all the washing.
So what was that like?
It was like a little bungalow sort of thing. Where we just had boilers in, and they took their own peggy tubs and scrubbing boards and things, but it had boilers in. And of course, with my dad being a collier, he got coal, so he used to provide coal to put, because they were like a coal fire, a coal burner that heated the water up in these stone boiler things.